Really disappointed for our seniors. Again, it's not like we're not fighting. We're fighting. We just made too many mistakes to win a game like that. Again, it starts with me. Flat out starts with me, and the coaches, and goes down to all the way down to the players. It's we had too many turnovers, some really inopportune penalties, and to be honest, we just didn't make some plays. We didn't make some plays that we've made, whether some receivers or whatever the case, some plays that we've made all year. They did a great job holding on to the football. We did not convert on third down. They won the field position battle, and then obviously the game changed on a defensive score. And I don't think it's been a while since we've given up one of those. So again, how I feel, how the coaches feel, really, secondary right now to how the seniors feel. They've been through a lot. I love them. I just told them. I appreciate all they've done for us, all they've done for me and my family and our staff, and really grateful for the effort they give week in and week out. And I'll just leave you with this before I move on to questions. Just really, my mind's been going since that gunshot there at the end of the game, and I'm excited about the opportunity to move forward, getting kids' homes starting on Sunday. And obviously pulling a great recruiting class. I think kids understand what needs we have. I think they understand the size of this class, which its very nature represents need and represents opportunity. And really excited about getting the off-season program kicked off on Monday morning. We're going to do that. We're not going to sit around and sulk about the bowl game or this game. We're going to flush it, and we're going to move on, and we're going to build a program. So with that, I'll answer any questions that you have.
Al, in the room now, did you discuss the extension with the team? Did you tell them about it?
I didn't, because the team knows that I've never discussed anything but being here with them. They know that the team understands that. I've said it to them a million times, and I love it here. I said, please don't listen to what anybody's saying on the outside. This is where I want to be. This is a destination job. I know they're excited. I think there's a mutual admiration there and respect, and I think they know what we have to get done here in this offseason.
With the staff going on the road Sunday, how vital was it? I mean, it's unusual to have something announced in the fourth quarter, sure, but how vital was it to you to get this announced, done, sealed now?
Oh, it's vital, and again, I just want to thank President Shalel for her leadership and Sean Ikers for his leadership, and clearly, just excited about the future, and I'm ready to go on the road. I'll be in the first kid's house at 2 p.m. on Sunday. So, again, we got a lot of work to do. We know where we are as a team. I wish we had won. I'm sure we all do. But again, we are where we are right now, and we're going to fight out of it. And I'm just glad I have the opportunity to be the guy to lead this program out of it.
Al, when did you tell your team about the extension? Before the game, after?
No, I didn't tell them about the extension because they know all I've ever said to them in that meeting room is that please don't listen to the media. I'm going to be here. I love it here, and my commitment is to them. And so there's really nothing for me to say to them. It's just been a function of people on the outside thinking one thing or the other. But I think our players always understood what we were going to do.
How did it evolve? How did the extension evolve?
Again, I don't think I want to discuss that. I think that's private, but clearly. When everybody's on the same page about the direction you want to go with the program, that's how it evolves. So I just leave it at that.
Now, do you think this ends all the speculation once and for all to be here next year? You think this ends the speculation once and for all? I hope so.
I tell you what, really, man, it's been it's been a tough year, and I've said all along I plan on being here. You guys asked the question the night I came. And I still feel the same way. I think this is a destination job. I think we're going to have a great recruiting class. We started 4 seniors on offense and 3 on defense. Transition year, a lot of adversity. Again, we're not making excuses. We know what we need to fix, and we're going to start fixing it Monday morning, period.
Now, your alma mater will need a head coach. How tempting, if they were to call?
No, I'm not communicating. Right now, Penn State's got a great coach. His name is Tom Bradley. He's passionate. He's an incredible leader. He's loyal. He's been there forever. The kids are playing for him, and I'm happy for Tom. But I'm excited to be a Miami Hurricane.
If you hadn't signed the extension, would you? We're trying to.
I was going to work. I was going on the road. This is set up for a week now. I was going to be on. I can't say the kid's name, but I'm going to be in at least one house on Sunday, and then I was going on the road. Once we found out the bowl wasn't an option, we set the schedule, and I'm going to be out right now until the holiday.
Why is it important for you to be here through 2012 or 2020 for the next 8 years? Why did you want to sign on?
I wanted to make a long-term commitment. And, otherwise, the speculation is going to continue. And as I said, I don't want to be sitting here answering these questions. And now, hopefully, I'll outlast a lot of you guys.
Coach, I know you're going to be talking Monday morning in more detail, but what is your kind of first impression of the way this season is going?
Well, I think it's emblematic of our inconsistency. You know, to go to some games and have incredible discipline and protect the ball, and so there's just too many variances right now, or oscillations right now in our overall game for me to be pleased with it. I think we need to be physically tougher. We need to be mentally tougher. I think our competitiveness has come a long way. Obviously, our penalties are down. Our turnover ratio has improved, but not to the point where you can win week in and week out. And clearly, this team is playing its best football. The team we just played, I told the team that. I think they knew that. We said it every day. They're very good in terms of their discipline. They've been protecting the ball. They haven't given up. I think but a touchdown in the last couple of weeks. They lose by 2 to South Bend. They beat NC State, so we knew exactly what was coming in here. We just we're not consistent enough, and we need a good off-season program, and obviously need to get everybody situated and get a class in here as well.
Cal, you talked earlier in the week about having to temper the emotions of guys. Do you think, looking back at this game, do you think the emotional high of senior day, all that, ended up, being too much to bear, really? Because once it started going bad, then you saw the spiral.
I don't want to make any excuses. I mean, they played better. At the end of the day, right? They didn't turn the ball over. They had less penalties. They won the field position battle. So again, there's no excuses.
Now, why was the decision made to make this announcement during the game?
Again, that's the leadership decided to make the announcement during the game. I'm sure so that we don't have to deal with it moving forward. But I'm just as excited to talk about it now as I would on Monday or Tuesday or whatever the case may be, because we have a lot of work that we got to do.
Can you just tell us when it was finally agreed upon, when everything was?
I don't want to get into the details of it.
What'd you tell Ja'Cory, I guess, and the seniors? What's sort of the message to them?
No, just tell them, they're Miami Hurricanes, and that we love them, and we appreciate the way they stuck together and through adversity, and how competitive they were all year, and never gave up and never gave in, and I wish it had ended better for our seniors.
Al, how much did questions about your future at dominate recruiting? Did every single recruit ask, "Are you staying?" Or?
No, again, for the players and the recruits, we've only said, the same thing now for weeks. And again, whether or not anybody outside wanted to listen to what we were saying, our message never changed. And now it's officially not going to change. So, again, if we talk to recruits tonight or tomorrow, to them it's going to be what we've been telling them.
What will be the focus now to get the program back? You're 6-6 season. What do you need to do?
The first thing is just to get stronger. We need to be stronger than we are right now. And again, clearly we have to create depth in a lot of different spots. And the first order of business is to recruit and go out and recruit kids that not only match what we're trying to do on offense, defense, and special teams, but clearly that want to compete, to be a starter. They're going to have a great opportunity. There's a lot of seniors that walked out there today. We're losing a great deal of seniors, but fortunately we're not losing a great deal of starters. So that's going to mean it's a great opportunity for a lot of guys.
Coach, what do you tell recruits that still have concerns about potential NCAA penalties in the future?
Well, again, I think we put a great deal of it behind us, as I said last week, and I think that the first sign should be me. I wanted to be here, and obviously I don't think what we have to overcome is too great. Certainly we want to move the program forward, and I think, taking a bowl ban this year will help us do that. And so, we're just trying to move forward.
If you guys had a better season, maybe if you had 10 wins, would you have taken the bowl ban?
Would we have taken a bowl ban?
Yes.
Again, that was the president's and Sean Eichhorst's decision. But I think that was, the track that they were going to.
Two more.
Coach, just back to the game today. Defensively, obviously, their tight ends seem to have some room to maneuver. Did you see that on film coming in, that they could have some success, or was that no problem?
Tight end caught a bunch of balls last week, and again, we didn't do a good job, and especially early in the game. I mean, later in the game, I think we settled down on defense, but early in the game, there's just too many holes there, and the times we did get pressure, we weren't where we needed to be in coverage. I mean, it's really simple, to be honest with you, and we didn't execute. I think we settled down on defense, but we never really got it going on offense. We didn't convert on third down, and we couldn't get the ball back.
Yeah, how much closer is this thing since December 12th to today? How much closer do you think you've gotten to ultimately where you want to be?
Oh, I think we've laid a real good foundation. Again, there's a lot of teams that lose. Obviously we don't want to lose. There's a lot of teams that lose, and the score just gets away from them, or they quit, or they're not competitive. I don't think that was ever the case with us in any one loss this year. So I think obviously we've improved in our penalties. We've improved in our turnovers. Not as dramatically as I would have liked, but again, I think we've laid a foundation. We're more competitively tough. We're more physically tough. Now we got to get stronger and obviously create depth at a lot of positions and create a lot of competition going into the spring.
Do we still have a press conference
Last
with you
question.
Monday morning?
Chris, we still having a press conference Monday morning? Is that
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Edger and James room.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.